Hi, book lovers. Sarah Carter, Senior Team Leader with Usborne Books and More, and I'd like to share with you our brand new January 2018 fiction. So, first series I want to show you is a brand new series called Billy and the Mini Monsters. There's 6 in this series. It retails for $24.99 for all 6 together, or they're $4.99 each. And these are the perfect book for kids that are just learning how to read chapter books, and I'll tell you why. So you can see it introduces them to things like what a table of contents looks like. It has chapter headings. It has lots of pictures. So it bridges that gap between picture book and chapter books. You can see that all the text stays on one page. There aren't any sentences that start out on one page and continue on the other page, which can be really hard for beginning readers. If you have a reader that needs all the text on one page like that, also check out Billy B and Hey Jack. Both those series are the same way. The text stays on one page. That also helps readers, by the way, who struggle with dyslexia. So this can be a real confidence booster for your child. You can see that there's several comic book sections within it too. So it's a really creative, fun series. And in this series, Billy discovers little mini monsters in his sock drawer. And it's all about the adventures that they have together and continues throughout this series. So much fun. The next new series I want to share with you is Fairy Unicorns. If your child loves Secret Mermaid or loves fairy ponies, this is the series for them. So again, we've got 6 books in this series. You can buy it as a set, or again, you can buy them individually for $4.99 each. You don't have to have read the Fairy Ponies series in order to start this one. However, they are linked. The Fairy Ponies, the first book in the Fairy Ponies series tells you about Holly and about how she discovers the fairy ponies. She does show up in this book because Zoe is her cousin, and Zoe's staying with her cousin and their aunt, and she discovers the fairy unicorns as opposed to the fairy ponies. So they do show up in each other's books, but again, you don't have to have read the first series for that. I'll just give you a quick look inside at what this one looks like. So very similar in structure to the Fairy Pony series. These are written for children age 7 and up. And if your child loves unicorns, this is a great series for them. The next one I want to show you is a standalone. This is called The Adventures of Alfie Onion. And this series is a lot of fun too because it's about, well, let me just show you the first page. I don't know about you, but I like to read the first sentence to see if I like it when I'm picking up a book. So it has some pictures in there too. First sentence says, long, long ago when trolls lurked in deep dark forests and ogres grumbled and mumbled beyond the distant hills, there was a small and ordinary village called Guttersbury. And in Guttersbury, there's a woman who decides that she's going to be a princess when she grows up, and she's going to marry the 7th son of a 7th son, because apparently those are the ones that go out and have adventures. So her 7th son, Magnifico, she decides it's going to be this amazing boy, and she's putting all her hopes and dreams in him going out and doing something great. Well, it turns out he's not so interested in adventuring. It's the 8th son, whose cradle she even puts in the barn because she doesn't value him as much as her 7th son, is the one who ends up saving the day. And he does that with his loyal dog, a talking horse, 2 mice, and some magpies. So this one is really neat. I'll give you a look at what it looks like on the inside. So you can see there's pictures throughout. There's some words in bold. And this one is for kids age 7 and up. The last book I'd like to show you is called Uncle Sean and Bill and the Almost Entirely Unplanned Adventure. And in this one, Uncle Sean needs to rescue this heroic badger that's been kidnapped, along with 4 depressed llamas. And he's rescuing them from some mean kids that have taken the badger and have nefarious plans for them. So you can see throughout the book there's lots of pictures. There's a lot of text. This is written for kids age 8 and up. If they have a sense of humor, they will love this book. Let me just read the first sentence to you so you can see what I'm talking about. The first sentence of the book reads, Section 1, in which a brave and handsome young badger called Bill meets 2 extremely dreadful sisters and begins an adventure he may not survive. He also has a sore ear and remembers that he doesn't like shorts, especially when he's wearing them. So lots of fun. Check it out.